Here we go, into region number 2. We have some potential for bad relationships, so I don't remember if any of these... Okay, these were all good. We got lucky. But yeah, I think the Spider Matriarch, Rusty, was kind of like the first boss-style mob we ran into. Oh my gosh, it's all hoarders. Okay, so we're going to be playing Dodge the Hoarder initially here. Let's see. Down the middle, I think we go resistance to cash, to resistance, to unknown, to watchtower, to lair, to hoarder. Okay, or it is important that you don't miss. 40% chance to crit. Is in the Druid Grove, make sure the first time you arrive at the Druid Grove, you do some exploration around the grove. There's a bunch of things that happen that I otherwise missed out on in the Druid Grove. It's not a bad region for us.
A simple choice. At least it should be.
Hey, Treasure. No, you haven't missed too much. We had a pretty uneventful first region. We decided not to take on the Harvest Child because we were a bit battered and bruised after the beginning of it, so we're a little starved on mastery. But we have a good gear layout for taking down the librarian. Our relationships are also a little touch and go. So the big thing, Rusty, that I would say not to miss, that was the one place where I was not thorough, and I am filled with regret as a result. 4 to 9 is not going to get that kill. All right. Yeah, there's two things in particular in the Druid Grove that I missed out on that I am sad that I missed. And if you are thorough, you will find them. Okay, 40% means you should occasionally land your shots, buddy. Let's get rid of her. This fight is not going great for us. Are you in Act 2? I am right on the cusp of Act 2. Technically, the creche is Act 1-ish. So that is technically where I am currently left off.
A miscalculation, perhaps.
But yeah, we will likely in the next stream be entering the Shadowlands. I didn't mean to take that riposte there. Oh, and I didn't even get the kill there. Probably should have killed this guy, not let him get one more hit off, but... If we get a little heal out of Crush, that's pretty good. 16 baubles feels good. We need to get our baubles up because we're going to be going to a lot of hoarders, potentially. Or at least one hoarder later on. I don't mind Legion picking up the stress just because Legion is our MVP when it comes to critting, so... He's currently taking the week off from critting, but has the capacity to crit, I guess, is reasonable. I see a patch was released to stop players from dumping your inventory to the main character. I think you mentioned that problem last stream. Yep. Yeah, that was something we talked about. There's a few aspects to it, but basically, yeah, what they've done is they've made it a little more friendly. Did I put point blank on you? I hope I did. But yeah, a lot of people were complaining about it, so I don't think it was I who did it. But yes, it's going to make a big difference, I think. Can we? Let's see. 6 to 10. It would require a max hit here to get the job done. All right. Glad I risked it. Ooh, the 12 crit was big.
An opportunity squandered.
But yeah, I will say, Rusty, what the patch primarily addressed is the fact that when you dismiss a party member and leave them in camp, all of their quest items would get transferred over to you. The issue that I was specifically dealing with in my campaign was, oh man, this is tricky. I think we got rid of him. Sorry, had to ponder for a second. Is that Lae'zel, when you get to the like precursor to the mountain pass, Lae'zel has a bit of a tantrum and runs over to talk to Kithric Voss, I believe is his name. And I suspect that still happens because I think that there are dialogue options with Kithric Voss that could cause Lae'zel never to come back, which is its own particular scary thought. Let's see. This does 16. Yeah, let's kill a dog. There we go. Get rid of its riposte. Clean things up a bit. Then we're gonna take a second to harvest some tokens here. Get some healing going. Oh, you really... We need to get some more damage on our occultist. Can't say no to getting the crit here because stress is a problem. She's your main tank. Are you playing a similar party comp to the one that I'm playing, Rusty? You rolling cleric rogue. Well, yeah. Wait, who did you make? Did you go back and make a custom character? Because I know you were talking about the possibility of that, or did you go with an origin character still? Ooh. Tormenting Locket. Never made it work, but that was a huge payday there. Oh, you made a barbarian. Okay, so you're currently rolling barbarian, fighter, and then Shadowheart for a cleric, and then who's your fourth? No, so Lae'zel. So Lae'zel's your fighter. You're running it. You're running a character you made that's a barbarian. Oh, and then you're running rogue and cleric, I think, is what you're saying. Okay, who has the better relationship with you? You're both pretty bad. Me, Lae'zel, Asterion, and Shadowheart. Got it. Solid team. Looks like it's probably a fun one to play. Ooh, they're doing a lot of stuff. Now, what barbarian build are you going for? rusty. Because one thing I experimented early with, I don't know if you saw me try it out, but you can do a throwing barbarian that is like bonkers strong, throwing spears and javelins. Excuse me. So let's see. Where are your crits? You have all the crits in the world, and yet here we are. I feel like I need to use take aim because 40% is never happening. Seriously. Oh, I guess it's not 40% anymore. It's 30%. So... Level 4 right now, but yeah, throwing barb interests you. It's a pretty cool one. I am a fan. All right, let's do this. The feat that is most transformative is a Tavern Brawler. Very, very strong. This is getting suddenly very awkward. There's a 30%. Thank you very much. I think we fix our order here. Oh, should have used the. We got the unchecked power anyways, but well, actually, given that it's more damage, we probably did that right. But yeah, Tavern Brawler, and then there's a couple item sets that are like the gloves of uninhibited Kashigo and a few other things. And yeah, your throwing can get like out of control powerful. Okay, we don't mind. We don't mind an enlightened element. I think for the time being, the only person who has the speed to activate its secondary purpose is you. So we'll do that. I think, unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna switch Legion to be a melee. Like we could go Yellow Hand. I feel like Tormenting Locket is insane on Yellow Hand, but I don't know that it's worth the pivot. We haven't done a lot of pivots, and I guess we could. I just don't know if it's that strong. It is still 40% to crit. Thank you.
Malaise, measured and
getting rid of this guy so he doesn't do anything, I think, is the best play here. Did you get the spear from that first dungeon, the front half where you find withers? Because that's the other component that helps you to get throwing barb going early, I think. I'm spreading damage because the crits are so likely here, but apparently not actually likely. Yeah, you can open every fight by tossing one of those out with her and wrecking some havoc for sure. We're gonna try to get some stress healing here. Let's just do that. I think that's reasonable. We'll give you some minestrone as well, just to get rid of all those giant debuffs, and then Duffed it. I'm hoping that we get this kill with Rusty. That's the goal. No, we may barely need it because all of a sudden we're landing our goods. Right, we did burn some candlelight this way. Don't even really need that, so we'll just get out of here. But looking okay.
Sweet reprieve. Until the next test is put before.
We like gnarly knuckles. We do. We do indeed like gnarly knuckles. Put that there for now. I was so mad from Gale my first attempt. I dismissed him on the current game. Not sure where he went, and I'm not sure I can get him back. Yeah, so no spoilers, but Gale figures into the larger story of the game, so he will reappear. I do not know if after you lose him you can get him back on your party though. So that's, take that for what you will. I was not planning to fight a Shambler right now. Oh boy. This team has died to a Shambler before. We're healthy. So what are the worst case scenarios? Can I change your skills right now? I can. So we put hold the line on so we can reset your order relatively effectively. I think we risk this. We need ministrations. We've got the roots. We have no healing, which is a little annoying. Here we go. Yep. Let us shamble.
A star-spawned child of the infinite void.
Resist? Are you joking me? Game. Oh, can you even stun? You can't really stun a Shambler, can you? That was probably unnecessary. That was certainly a bad start for us. %40 to crit.
A breakthrough.
Good dodge. Oh, I needed that to be a kill. This ordained Shambler needs to go ASAP. We also really need to get her back. She can't do much right here. We don't want to kill this other Shambler right yet. because the other Wriggler, because the Shambler's just going to bring them back. So we didn't love the way that turned out. Double field surgeon procs, hilarious. Good dodge on Clapperclaw.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Okay, not terrible. Oh, I took our move back off. Damn. That's not great. Well, nice hit. Got rid of all the things. 7 to 15, 7 to 15, 40% chance to crit. Not my favorite outcome there, but one of the Wrigglers goes. I think we do this. Oh, I don't like that. This gets a kill. I think we need to reduce the number of incoming attacks that we have. The dots are getting a little spicy though, for sure. And he keeps on generating.
Well done.
That would have been so nice if we had landed that.
Steady yourself.
Oh, it's not good. Chipping us down. This team is not good at shamblers, is my fear. Three to 7, 5 to 9. Oh. All right, I think it is burn down time. Yeah, I mean we don't have a heal. So this doesn't have an execute component, which means we are risking a 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% 20% We gotta do it, though. Oh, the dodges. The dodges mean that things just got a lot worse. Ooh, yeah. Yeesh. Oh boy. We may just wipe after he's dead. Yeah, I can't. Oh man. Oh. The clapper claws are gonna get us. 3 to 5 might kill this one. I can also ministrations here to save you a death's door at 75. I think with the death's door at 75 we need, and how bad are you? 85? Alright, we need to... I really don't like Shamblers. This party is not good at Shamblers. That's my assessment at the moment.
The loathing whispers.
Oh god, I'm just so tired. So tired of that. Why does this team suck so badly at Shamblers? That is the question. Oops, almost. Oh, we have to go this way. So we have to do some healing. We're going into this fight super behind, which is actually not great.
Empty of hope and humanity.
God. I need to think about this. So I can try and blow her up. This is not a good recovery fight. Let's just put it that way. Not getting the kill there sucks. We're taking, I mean, I guess. Where are the field medics when we need them? That's the question here.
Early results are encouraging.
That's big. That's big. We're slow rolling a ghoul, which is about the smartest decision I've never made. But that we recovered well here. That's all I'll say on that front. Now we just need to fend off some serious stress. Yep, not the best, not the best. I want a retribution here, even though we may be mortgaging our future in a huge way. Yep, that felt pretty bad. Yeah, larval carrion eater is not to be underestimated. Give me some stress healing from this, please. Nope. Yeah, Larval Carrion Eater is bomb.
A breakthrough.
What happened to stress healing, like... So we're now in second Howl territory, so unfortunately we can't slow roll this anymore. We made no progress on our Vestals anything. But at least our health is okay.
All problems have their
And we'll have the lair where maybe we can make a little bit of headway. I wish we could make undeserved commendation work. But yeah, we got very lucky. Our health should not have recovered so quickly. More ablative powder. The game is like, you need to kill a librarian. Do it.
centuries of human learning and achievement ruined by riot.
How's our bauble supply looking? After we finish the lair, we will have enough baubles to buy something from the hoarder, so that's feeling pretty good. But Mr. Scrake's stress is looking like the stuff of nightmares.
Steel yourself. The hulking horror inside will not fall.
I don't think we need to hold the line. Maybe we do. Ugh. We do have the problem where Legion can get shuffled badly. And then also... Alright, so let's see. So, okay, so let's make sure we're doing various things in a smart way. So, for combat items, I want you to have that. You can have that. The burn solve might be better than more ablative powder. Yeah, I think it is. And then you can have that. And then... stress resist. We might want to shift the stress resist back to here. Try and avoid taking a little bit more. It's rank 1 life for us, so I don't think we can do that right now. Yeah, that was what I was thinking. That's about the best we can do. We could do From Beyond to have like all the death's door in the world, but I don't think on Mr. Scrake it's going to do much good. All right, well, let's get this party going.
The library burns, and with it the remains of philosophy, reason, and insight.
5 to 11, 40% crit. 5 and no crit. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Now, I think we gotta take the heat before we start stress healing. We can't. Order is important here. I don't like killing that guy because we're already gonna, like, he already went, so the damage is kind of done. But we'll get a good bolster next turn. Good dodge. All you have to do is max roll. You didn't even have to crit that you do 40% of the time. Just don't min roll. That's all. Don't min roll, forehead. We lost 2 stress healing due to that though. I think we still hit her with the bolster. Just in case things go extremely sideways. We have the dodges right now, so I'm content to bait a little bit there. Heal you up and get you a crit token. We can use that potentially for some stress healing down the road too. I am definitely gonna drag my feet on this one. Yeah, the occultist is doing okay. The occultist potential is much higher than what it is now, but it will, it'll do okay. Do you even need this? That's fine. Okay, land your crit. 50-50 to land your crit. Disaster. With this configuration, I don't think waiting on the bolster is worth it. So I'm just gonna zap that guy. We have one more fight to maybe make some progress. Excuse me. Well, no elite whipper is something. Get off of her. Don't you know she's stressed? Unacceptable. Unacceptable. No crits, 40% and 0 crits. This is why I probably shouldn't bother stacking aim on Dismas, since I'm going to end up using take aim anyways. I think we're better off getting rid of them than controlling these two. We have good tokens. E for effort. All right, crits in the clutch. Can't complain too much. Just get those heals going. Yo, game. I have dodge tokens. You may be unaware.
One less obstacle in our path.
Do you think it would be beneficial to be able to unlock quirks at the field hospital? I think you should, but it should be really expensive. So like be able to pick a specific one? Is that what you're saying? Like be able to go to the field hospital and be like, I want eagle-eyed?
There is comfort in company.
50-50, I'll risk it.
Haste
All right.
and carelessness.
Regret.
Of the unprepared.
Regret. Let's get rid of you.
A resounding.
Oh, unlock. You mean just like it's locked and then you unlock it. I see. Like de-lock. Sorry, I'm a little slow. Yes, I think it would be nice to be able to unlock. I also think it would be nice to be able to purge positive quirks that you don't like. All right, we are planning to go up against the librarian. Not the best book set here, but we'll try to make it work. Yep, like Breacher Plague Doctor would be a great example, yes. Get blighted. Get retributed. Categorize. This was a bad time for categorize for sure. But landing the blight gives me a lot of comfort. Even if we're gonna lose a turn on the front two. I think it's worth doing it this way, because we have a basically wasted turn on our man-at-arms anyways. Good hit. That was huge, because that means we get rid of that token there. The crit would have been nice. Oh, the dodge on Smokestack was big, for sure. Still hitting a 50-50 here, which kind of stinks. But we hit it, which is good. Back to retributing. Might as well. I think we just put damage in. When we can hit him, we hit him. We have good control right now on this fight. I'm feeling decent. It's very likely that he'll come out with a dodge token at the end of this, which will mean the second crit might be a lost cause. Okay, no, we're gonna get it. Wow. New token? Are you talking about death armor here, Low? Because yes, death armor is the replacement for enemies having death's door. They no longer have death's door, and now they tell you how many times you have to hit them on death's door to kill them. So it's much more predictable. Wow, that was a smooth librarian. Rat Skull's a nice pickup, for sure. We'll need to play around it a little bit. Get rid of candles. Now, right now, your speed is 9, which means it's probably worth swapping that to there. And then... do we put these here? I don't know. I'm a bit conflicted on how exactly I want to build this. I think maybe we do Greater Heartseeker here. We put that there, and then we put this here. And maybe we even put this here. I don't care about Rusty going slow. That was a great lair, and a delightful layer too. Like a cake. One layer in the cake of our run. Smoldering Hymnal on the Vestal. For the burn. Oh wait, no, you're thinking Sacred Scribblings, right? Yeah, I would swap now that we have our stress under control, I would swap Sacred Scribblings in for that. And then Rusty. Gilded Mind is probably better than Sharpness. Let's make ourselves a little more resilient. We're probably going to change all this stuff up in a second anyways, because we're going to a Hoarder, and we have a decent bankroll, and we have the Hoarder's insignia, so we should be getting lots of trinket options.
As though he is in two places at once.
Okay. Well, we got what we wanted, which is the swig, the snappy one specifically. I wish I could buy both Curse Coin and Swig, for sure. But it's got to be Swig. We need the Swig. Now right now we've not fixed Illustris's stuff, so I think we replace Rat Skull with Snappy Swig because we can't guarantee first in turn order until we get some more speed fixing. So we'll do that. Thunderclaps are good. We'll pick those up. All right. I think that's it for here. But that was a good payday. Sad about the no curse coin. Would have loved to have picked that up. Well, I mean, do I care that much? Not sure I do. All right, but name a more iconic duo. Ooh. Do we want some shreds of decency? Might not be the worst pickups. They're expensive though, but yeah. So we want to get Illustrious. I mean, technically we could put Snappy Squig on Scrake right now and put Rat Skull on Legion. But I think getting guaranteed crits on Legion is better. Eventually we want the Swig on Illustrious, though.
The loathing whispers.
Roast Pig's going to be nice. Our relationships, I do not think, have blossomed particularly well this run so far, but...
To arms, though it brings no satisfaction.
Mr. Scrake, you and Rusty can take the hit. It is additive, Jason. See, this doesn't get a kill though. Neither does that. Not a lot of kill options available here. I guess we do that, and then let. Then I think it is. Probably behooves us just to taunt here. Hey, Patrick. Have you tried Physician plus Highwayman yet? Or Physician in general? I've basically not tried Physician. I'll look at it. We're going to do 2 runs today, assuming I don't get completely heartbroken and destroyed. And I'll take a look at Physician, because I don't know what our next run is going to look like.
A master stroke.
I think we Defender here. Mostly about emboldening Vapors and disorienting Blast. Those are skills that I basically never do. Aspirant has been doing good work, for sure. For sure. But it's pretty good with the right setup. I totally believe that. All right, the fight is over, but we're feeling pretty good. Amazing what a little bit of the sprawl can do you for.
The one pleasant in the extreme.
Ooh, Raven's Reach.
Noble and necessary.
Do we like Raven's Reach more than Smoldering Hymnal, though? That seems like a hard sell. These aren't getting used. We're not. I don't think we're pivoting to. Tormenting Locket. There is still the possibility we could swap to Yellow Hand and go like Snappy Swig Tormenting Locket for just insane bleed. I don't know though. Or I guess it would be technically it would be Rat Skull plus Tormenting Locket. But I was also like, do we want Raven's Reach over Smoldering Hymnal? Nah, Smoldering Hymnal, if we get our speed up, it's too good. The strength token is better than the damage from Raven's Reach. Let's just equip some doodads on people. There we go. Yeah, because we can't, there's an argument for it, but we are currently at least the fastest person in our team, and 9 speed is pretty decent. We're not going to get it every time, but it's pretty likely we'll get it most of the time.
Lost souls tales of a dying world.
I don't know. It's still feeling a little underwhelming, Josh. I can't put my finger on it entirely, but like it has still been a struggle. So let's see. We got a 30% or 20%. I think we just eliminate him.
Early results are encouraging.
Oh, you don't say. I'll take aim with our bonus action. I'm not going to go full greed. It was a nice crit though. But yeah, something about this comps really struggles early game. I think it's the lack of good dot removal, which is really frustrating because I want this comp to be good. Like it has some healer redundancy, etc., etc. Like there's a lot of good things going on. Just getting everybody topped up. But for whatever reason, like Ministrations is like bad at dealing with dots, and they've really amped up the enemy team's dot output, I feel like, as of late. Things like the Knight in the Tangle, etc. just drop massive dots. Like and it's frustrating because the Plague Doctor is so like singularly good at that. Like, runs that have Plague Doctors are just bonkers good. Now, let's see. I don't think we're going to need the Shreds of Decency, but better to have them than not. And I think this, not to contradict you, Rusty, but, like, this team struggles a little bit with backline damage in its current form. Like because we have given up on the ceiling spaghetti capacity. We lack a really, really strong ability to project damage to the very back rank. So if I wanted to get the altar kill here, I think dropping a Thunderclap is not a terrible play. The fact that we missed it though is a little disappointing. I also feel like what happened to smoke bombs? Remember smoke bombs? Yeah, we used to get smoke bombs occasionally, but nowadays our last few runs, yes, I have played Slay the Spire. Fantastic game. Haven't played it in a while, but I don't want to pull her forward. Please don't come forward. Okay, thank you. I'm like sitting here. I'm like, anything but that, please. This feels like a bit of a waste. Someone else can finish off the altar. Let's get the potential for a stun. Would have been nice. Yeah, you can take care of that.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
Wow, she's still back there? That's actually insane. How did she not? Isn't Rush Judgment like a forward like 3 or something? Hold on a second. That was an insane stress resist, by the way. Rush Judgment. It's only a forward 1. Wow, okay. Okay, control has been asserted. Whoo! I didn't even check to see if it was melee or ranged o'clock. All right. It's going to be Way to the Worlds. Is there any world in which this guy doesn't do Way to the Worlds right now? I think he's going to Way to the Worlds. All right. I'm really glad that I put up the block then. And the resist. What is going on with your stress resist right now, my dude? You're a monster. Rusty has the kill guaranteed, so we'll top ourselves off. Well, when things come up Millhouse, they come up Millhouse. Yeah, that is the case, Jason, for a lot of them. Ooh, Sicken Silence. There is a part of me that wonders if Sicken Silence has some, like, insane... Is the death resist token a buff to the enemy? No, I don't think so, because I think it gives you more flexibility to play around the potential death's doors of enemies. So I consider it to be anything that reduces RNG, like, is a net positive for us and a negative for them. Would be if you average it out, like, I think we are ending up ahead of the game.
The place is a little worse for wear.
Cadaver Fearing and Jinx on Rusty. We may have to lock something in here. Cough, cough.
Each improvement, a new variable.
Let's see. What are we doing here? Chance to produce restorative. Chance to produce that. We got the good one of those.
The mountain will not be denied.
And we're not taking up naked. We're not doing naked and afraid, but we will kill a general if we can. But on averages, do monsters now live longer? No, I think they live less. I think that on average they live less. I don't care about trap makers. Do I care about +1 per quantity of produced items for stagecoach items? It's too late for us to benefit much from that.
Precious relics remind us of a
Okay,
time
so we
before
got...
the end.
Yeah, it allows players to make better decisions. Ooh. And I think that overall enemies live approximately the same amount of turns, but there's no outliers where the enemies live like way, way, way longer than we thought they would. Okay, so Illustrious and Scrake need a lot of love. So we'll do that. Smoke them while you got them. Let's do this. Okay, so they're up to 12. They need to go to 14 to be in the happy place. They're really our primary focus. So let's just keep dumping in items into them. Are you still resolute? You are. So we need a way to build relationship that is not a barrel of whiskey and also is not reducing speed. We're gonna need to buy both the songbooks, I think, which actually means that this is awkward. I think I'll buy one of these and try and fix them with the book if I can. Right? It is you two, right? Yes. Scrake and Illustrious. Big money, no whammies. Whammy achieved. All right. We'll do it one more time. What are the chances of 2 20% in a row? Don't answer that. There we go. We got it. So now you're at 6. You're at 9, which means you can take Snappy. Okay, so Snappy Swig comes off. Snappy Swig goes here. Rat Skull goes here. You can keep doing fiery stuff. These were working out just fine for us. Well, Sickening Silence, there's like a... There's a temptation. We can't use it with this Dark Impulse, though. How many coffees? Yeah, Deadly... So Deadly Highwayman has been good. Yeah, oh yeah. No more than 35 low, right? I think that's where people generally, like sane people generally draw the line around 35. 35 to 50. Sickening Silence, I think, could be quite good on Rusty for the final fight, but it can't be paired with this Dark Impulse in particular. That would be a bad decision. So let's see. We're not gonna... Yeah, we're one region from the mountain, so we're gonna get rid of that. Definitely gonna top ourselves up there.
A little protection is always
just fill the bathtub. I think that's the way to proceed. I want weird and burning stars. I want divine grace and fortitude. I want crush, and I want grape shot. I think that's the list. So weird and burning. Divine grace and consecration. Crush and grape shot. Okay. Looks good.
the provinces and cantrips of our
We will not be
land.
doing naked and afraid. We do still have
And
food.
undone.
We could use one more food. Given that it's cheap, I'll grab the
Something
steak
to
and
ease the
spuds.
rigors of the road.
That's not going to do any good for us. Linseed oil is a good one to pick up. Do we have any negatives we want to purge? We could try and get rid of Resolute, but it's a little late now. We'll let that one work itself out naturally, I think. Okay, let's get moving. Yes, rat number. I am aware of that. I actually had the last run. Let me check what it was. I titled an episode this way, so it's like I can go back and check it, but it hasn't come out yet. But we had new ad block plus. No, thank you. I think we had over 50. I think we had 52% crit, something like that. Let's double check though. Yeah, I had 52% crit. Rat number last run with Legion also, because he had eagle-eyed at the same time. It was bonkers. But anyways, let's get going.